It's time for another round of Horizon. I maybe overslept this morning because I had every intention to get on and stream before I ran my errands. But nah, man, I just really needed sleep. I stayed up too late. I ended up having a lot more fun with last night's session than I thought I was going to. But maybe I shouldn't have done it. So that way I would have gone to bed a little earlier and could have had a much longer Horizon session. Um, I did hop on Final Fantasy 14. There was a seasonal event that I haven't done yet, as well as some other um, things. I'm doing some of the weeklies, but nothing. It only takes about an hour out of my week to do those. They would take more if I got on every day, but I'm only getting on when the weekly reset happens. I've adjusted the mic settings again because I listened to the last one. I actually thought I was a little too low, and this game gets kind of loud whenever the action picks up. So maybe we got it balanced out at this point. We'll see. If not, I'll keep tweaking it till I find a happy medium.
A woman now leads the Hunter's Lodge only because no men were left in her house.
So yeah, this isn't quite where we left off.
It's a bit frivolous.
The reason for that is we just had a PlayStation update come out and my console decided to auto install it. So normally when I close out of these just to keep it, so that way it's like one continuous playthrough. Like I'll put the game in suspension mode and I won't play anything else on the PS4. But yeah, it restarted at some point, so we had to go from the main menu. No big deal though, it actually put me pretty close to where I needed to go. Who are these gentlemen?
If this Gavon came through here, the inn seems like a good place to start asking.
Can't stop thinking about my sister.
As the sun is my witness, never had a Nora in my house.
What about a man named Gavon?
No. Can't say I've heard that name. But we're a trading town. Get a lot of people through.
All kinds, I'm sure. Like ones who don't want to be followed.
I never heard of your Gavon. If he's trouble, well, can't say I'm sorry. Now, I've things to be doing, Nora girl, if you don't mind.
Oh, he wasn't suspicious at all. Time to take a look around.
So I found out I'm going to need to do some of the main story, apparently, to get all those power cells also. So we'll actually pick up the story during the session.
Machine riding Nora with a special spear. How lucky to come across you. I have a proposal. Come closer. Call me Fernand.
Hey, Fernand. My eyes are up here.
I'm looking at your spear. It's magnificent, but how does it work?
You stick the pointy end into the machine.
Yes, but how does it turn foe into friend?
It's simple, really.
Yes?
You wouldn't understand. Okay, Fernand. What's your proposal?
During the reign of that idiot Kaiser King, Outlanders often hid items of value from raiders. Well, I found one.
What is it?
A relic from the old ones. You probably would understand it better than I do. Unfortunately, it's too high for me to reach.
Uh-huh, and you want me to get it for you?
What a brilliant plan! You're a much better climber than I am, to be sure. Get it, bring it back, and we'll split the proceeds.
How about I see what it is first?
That works too.
What do you do exactly?
I'm a trader of fine tinkerings. I buy low, sell high.
But in this case, you wouldn't be buying.
Sometimes I find tinkerings as well.
I see. Let's say I'm interested. What do I need to do?
The relic rests on the rise of Dusk Mesa. Bring it to me at the Meridian Docks, and we will both profit.
We'll see about that.
He's not creepy or anything.
Leave me alone, girl. Can't you see I'm searching the water?
Okay, what's wrong? Has someone fallen in?
No. Have you seen a girl of about 17 and... I can't even say it.
Are you afraid she jumped to her death?
I don't know. Elida. My only daughter. She's gone.
Who else is searching for her?
I demanded the guards look for her, but I can't put my hope in them. They say girls run off all the time at this age. Not my Elida. I've reached out to her friends, but they say they haven't seen her in weeks. Weeks! How could I not know? But they will look for her. I've searched everywhere, and then I thought maybe she might be... here, in the water. By the sun!
Where did you last see her?
Just last night, in the house. She seemed... better.
Was she ill?
She seemed withdrawn. Sad. So I was pleased when she wanted to go out in the garden. That's the last I saw of her.
Has she done or said anything unusual?
She's been like a different person. She used to be such a happy girl, playing in the dirt with the boys.
What changed?
I don't know. She disagrees with me about everything. Hates the ceasefire. Thinks we never should have fought the war to begin with. It's been a month since I've seen her smile. She spends so much time in her room. I should have paid more attention.
I'm a good tracker. I could look for her. Where did you last see her?
In our garden. Please, maybe you'll find something I missed.
I'll do my best.
May the sun light your way.
So yeah, we'll do the side quest here. We're gonna be questing today, so no collectibles, vantage points. Not like if I happen to be really close to one while I'm on the way somewhere, sure. But beyond that, no. I'm not gonna go out of my way for it. I shouldn't need any upgrades or anything. So we'll.
Aren't these for spying far away? Why would you need a spyglass in the garden? What's in this bottle? Ugh, it smells like ash or rotten eggs. I better pour that out. I guess she was doing some gardening. Something buried. No, something dug up. I must have left a trail.
Watch out for the Oseram merchants. They'll as soon shoot you as look at you.
Flower petals. Why would she take flowers from her own garden?
Did you find anything in the garden?
Nothing definite yet. I'll let you know.
Kadish, Sun Hawk of the Hunter's Lodge. She does her house proud.
I barely turn a profit even in the best of times, especially since I usually hand out what I can to those in need. Would you care for some fruit? Better enjoy it before someone runs off with the rest of it.
Has someone been stealing from you?
Yes, almost every night. Not enough to force me to close shop, but definitely enough to hurt.
Have you found any sign of the thief?
Just a couple of old rinds near the storehouse. Not much to go on.
Why haven't the guards looked into it?
The gods blame the wildlife, but I doubt they believe it. I guess they have more to worry about than a woman and her livelihood.
Is there anyone you suspect?
I've known most people here since childhood. None of them strike me as a food thief. You want to talk about other vices, however?
I know how to track. I could look for the thief.
Really? Thank you. You could start in my storehouse by the river. Someone must be desperate to steal rather than just ask me.
I'll see what I can find. Petals end here, at the water. Could her father have been right, but at the wrong place? Ropes, to tie up a boat that isn't here. Maybe she took the boat to that island over there. Looks like I'm in for a long swim. The boat. This looks promising.
You?
Stay back! It's not safe!
Here while you can.
I'm not gonna leave you like this.
Be careful.
Who are you? How did you learn to fight like that? What are you even doing here?
Maybe you can start by answering a few of my questions. What are you doing on this island?
I come here to be alone.
Do you know your father fears you're dead?
I'm surprised he even noticed I was gone.
He has the whole village looking for you. He's worried.
The snap maw kept me. You took care of it, so thank you. I should be fine now.
Why did you bring flowers here?
No real reason. I'm trying to make this a place for us. For all of us.
Who's us? Is there someone else here?
No. No. I was going to surprise my friends with what I made. There's no one else here, obviously.
Let's go back to the village together.
I need to finish planting my garden. Just a little more time. I'll be fine, I promise.
You know, I think I'll take a little more time, too. To look around.
You don't need to do that.
I really do. Bedrolls. 2 of them. And a set of cups. She must not have been alone here. Looks like Alita has a friend.
Well, well, well. Look,
Alita, if you came here to be alone, why are there 2 bedrolls? And don't lie to me this time.
By the sun, I don't know where he is.
Who?
A troll. He lights a fire signal when it's safe to meet him, but he's not here.
Who's a troll?
A friend I've known since childhood. I'd be planting in the garden and he'd dump worms down my back. I hated that. But the last few months we'd meet here and everything was different. We talked for hours. He helped me plant that garden. I couldn't wait to see him again. It's like I'm dead and only come alive when I'm here with him. Do you know what that's like?
I can't say that I do. Why keep this all secret?
Troll is a soldier for the Karja in Shadow, stationed at the outpost across the lake. It's treason for us to even meet. How could I tell my father? How could I tell anyone?
Well then, how did you 2 arrange to meet here?
We came here as kids. After he left, I would come back sometimes. One day, I surprised him here. He smiled from ear to ear. We sat and played like we had as kids, but the war had changed him. Changed us both. We weren't kids anymore. We started meeting in secret. He'd light a fire to signal it was safe for him to leave his post at the Citadel, but last night...
He didn't come?
I've been waiting all night and all day. I haven't seen anyone but you.
Enough of this. You have to go back.
Please. If you came all this way, will you look for a troll? He lit the fire on the island not far from here. If I go, he could be killed. We could break the ceasefire. But Honora wouldn't. I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I'm so sorry.
I'll find him if I can, as long as you go home to your father.
I will. Please come find me there. I can't sleep. I can't breathe knowing a troll could be out there, hurting.
Your boyfriend sounds very irresponsible. Also, more swimming. Yeah, it'll be questing and main story stuff today. No gathering. I am planning to use these playthroughs to get the platinum on here. This is a game that, like, I really feel like, one, that I can platinum in a reasonable amount of time, and two, that I actually want to platinum. I'd really like to platinum the Yakuza games. One, man, I suck at the fighting on there. And two, that's going to take a shit ton of time, and I'd rather work on more of my backlog. But this one, I feel like
Looks like
I could platinum it and it not take an unreasonable amount of time, I should say. Oh.
It must be a troll.
Want to hear him
Quite a
talk?
few guards there.
Hard to believe that thing
Maybe
fought
there's another way
alongside
in.
us.
I tell you, traitors are everywhere.
I don't know about that.
Sure. As soon as it gets a little hard, people get...
The machines have grown more dangerous.
This has turned into quite the situation.
I'm itching to fight again. Standing around is not what I signed up for.
What are you gonna do when we take back Meridian?
Get a little revenge on the bungs who sent us here. I say they owe us. Eyes on the hard way. Ah! This be it. I'm not gonna die.
Sucks my hard point arrows can't get an instant kill.
Frost always said, patience.
Okay, whatever. Oh, it didn't kill him. That would have been amazing.
Here we are. What is he? Kill me. They're gonna wipe us out. Something broke. Back. Oh!
Well, wasn't quite as stealthy as I wanted it to be, but took care of business.
A troll. Are you a troll? Elita sent me.
Alita? I was gonna ask her to leave with me. To go into the Outlands. Somewhere out in the sun where no shadow could reach us. But we wouldn't have made it. They would have followed me. I know now. Alita, tell her they never learned about our island. She's safe. Give her this. Tell her it's worth it.
A troll? Poor troll. And poor Alita.
Yeah, fuck all that swimming.
If this Gavan came through here, the inn seems like a good place to start asking. Well, he wasn't suspicious at all. Time to take a look around.
There are no shadows under the noonday sun. Words to live by.
Don't say it. I know he's gone.
The Shadow Karja found him. But you should know, he never betrayed you. He wanted you to have this key.
It's the key the Balaki gave me. He said our lives were locked together. Thank you for bringing it back. For all you did for us.
He said it was worth it. All of it. Are you all right?
No. But I will be soon.
Are you saying what I think you're saying? Elita, no. Look at me. Look at me. I can't imagine how you're feeling. But you don't have to go it alone. Your father was crushed when he thought you were dead.
Crushed. He still treats me like a perfect doll. His prized possession. No. With the Trawl gone, I'm all alone. It isn't worth it.
Wait, Elita. I was wrong about what a troll said. He didn't say it was worth it. He said it is worth it. All of it. Our losses can feel overwhelming. but they remind us of our connections to others. To a Troll. Even to your father. A Troll would have wanted you to remember that, and go on. I know it. Now will you?
I'll try.
Please, let me get your father. Will you talk to him?
I guess.
It's always the ones you least expect.
I should have
that
given
cause
you a token for your kindness in finding Alita. Is something wrong?
Elita needs you to listen. Right now, go to the garden, quickly.
I will. At once.
Some Oseram girl applied to the city guard the other day.
It's about a trial, Father. He and I were together. I didn't want you to.
The Troll? Yes. I remember him. From when you two were no taller than the flowers in your mother's garden. But he went west.
They never found out about us. He didn't tell them. Even when they...
Oh, Alita. All that time spent writing edicts, I thought my work was keeping you safe from this war. It was all just parchment. And I could have lost you.
I'm so sorry, Father.
I wish I'd known, all this time, what you were going through. But I'll be better. Thank you for this second chance.
Meridian. Couldn't imagine living anywhere else.
A quick way down.
Hold on a second, my cat's attacking me. He has a really bad habit of headbutting my drinks. So I need to get it put away. There we go. It's very hard. It's very difficult to play when you've got a cat smothering your hands on the controller. There we go. He's comfy and I can move my thumbs again.
This barrel's been moved recently. There we go. Tracks.
Oh.
Good. I can use this.
Is that where the trail ends? I guess so. Oh.
Spoiled fruit. Rabbits seem to like it, though. Oh, look. The thief dropped more fruit for me to follow. If I can see it in all this grass. rest of the flute. Okay, Boris, out of the way so I can have a look. Trail of footprints this time. Must have climbed up.
Father, son, forgive me, forgive me!
There's our thief. He's in trouble.
Thank you, Savage! You saved me from the sun's judgment.
I did what now?
I left the misery of Sunfall not long ago, knowing that I'd never be welcome back in Meridian. So, I've been stealing food from a woman at Bright Market just to survive. But the Glinthawks must be the judgment of the sun.
You believe it attacked you because you were stealing?
Why else? What if I beg forgiveness from the lady? Will that absolve me and save me from the Glinthawks?
I took care of the Glinthawks, but yes, you should return and apologize. The woman you stole from is kind. She'll forgive you.
The sun has spoken! Thank you again, Savage. May the sun light your way!
Like, is he low-key?
People finally stopped calling me outcast, and now it's Savage.
That was an insult.
These will keep. Keep that for later. Shake it out later. To me. came through here. The inn seems like a good place to start asking if he wasn't suspicious at all. Time to take a look around.
I have to go back to work soon. Wish I could just go home and sleep.
Never know when I might need these. Here they come. Dusk Mesa. Now I need to find someplace too high to reach, if I'm to believe anything Fernan said. And it's empty.
Spear girl!
Of course.
You found it. The perfect location for an ambush. Now throw down that magnificent spear, and we'll let you live.
You've obviously heard of me. You know what I'm capable of. Why do you think this will turn out well for you?
I like the odds. Get her.
Why do I bother?
I'm on target. For Meridian! Oh!
Look out! Take cover!
If we...
That's the last of them. But Fernand ran off. Right to the Meridian docks, I'll bet.
Cost you a shard just to look.
Check These aren't goods. They're necessities.
Just buy what you need. Leave here. See for yourself.
Oh no. Let me in! By fire and spit! Let me in!
Oh, Fernand. Our deal is off.
Oh, it's you. How about a new deal? You could just cut off my finger, or my hand, or my left arm, but that's my final offer.
Tempting. But I want you to spread the word to all your crooked friends. Me and my spear are off limits from now on.
I can do that. What should I tell them?
Tell them how you barely escaped with your life. Get creative. You're good at that. I don't want to have to come find you again.
Understood. You won't hear from any of us ever again.
I'd better not.
Would you like to buy something today?
Okay, the cat disagreed with me that entire quest. That was fun. But he's laying on the table now. He got fussy. So yeah, that was a shitstorm. Do I have any more errands? I do, actually. Let's run this actual side quest though. So I've had that thing on hold forever. Well, I did literally everything else there. I don't know, I probably missed something. We'll see.
If this Gavon came through here, the inn seems like a good place to start asking. If he wasn't suspicious at all. Time to take a look around.
Unwilling, she's safe.
Children being born. A woman now leads the Hunter's Lodge.
Hello, Gavon. You wouldn't have gotten this off without help. You didn't make for the harbor, and you didn't go alone. They saw me. This is it.
Had to call in some backup. Oh shit. Isn't this how people die? Yes. Yes it is. Wow. That was bad. That was just not... I should have gotten him out and just blown through those guys like I usually do.
If this Gavan came through here, the inn seems like a good place to start asking. Well, he wasn't suspicious at all. Time to take a look around.
Oh, so I have to redo all that. Okay.
Hello, Gavan. You wouldn't have gotten us off without help. But you didn't make for the harbor, and you didn't go alone.
Alright, boy. Take two. And that was more embarrassing than anything. Oh, the you nerd.
Hey!
Death's coming for you.
That was way more badass than I originally intended it to be. I did not intend to do that badass dismount and stealth kill, but hey, that was cool.
They sent you to take me back to Sunstone?
Not to take you back.
Huh. Well, Hashiv's done your job for you.
Geneva said you were a smuggler, only for the shards. Is that true?
I could tell you anything. A sick mother, or I did it for the poor children.
But you'd be lying.
In the year I spent in the cage, all I regretted was killing that guard. Because it got me caught. You can take that back to Sunstone Rock.
Well, that was quite the side quest. Lots involved with that one.
Your aid to the Karja Sundom in these times of strife is appreciated. That's the official response. I'd say... I can tell you've done the work by the look on your face.
2 of them got themselves killed. The other... welcome to fight to the end.
They would have found death with or without you. Taken others with them.
That's what I told myself.
Smart girl. Doubt we'll meet again, so... go in light.
Let your guard down.
This is that Thunderjaw zone, isn't it? Yeah, it sure in the hell is. I'm glad we're going the other way.
Here's the bridge Jira mentioned. Noticing no telling how many people pass this way. But this was a man with a cart, so... End of the tracks. Well, that doesn't make any sense. What's around someone's possessions? Gendarts? There's goods scattered everywhere. And a little blood, too. Either he fell, or... There's enough blood to worry me. No more blood. Must have had time to bind his wound. This chest looks like it's of Oseram making. At least he's easy to follow. I just hope he's okay. reminds me of... Yes, Aaron's breath. It's also true.
Am I glad to see you, stranger?
Are you Kendert? I'm a friend of Jira's.
Huh? I'm a husband of Jira's.
She heard you'd gone missing. I tracked you. What happened?
I was coming to join her. A sandstorm blew in, I sought shelter. It didn't work out. And here I am getting read as a Karja priest, my goods scattered in a herd of tramplers. There's only so much you can do to make me look less of an idiot. But could you get back my scrapper sap?
That would be the stuff down there with the herd of tramplers?
I'm not proud, I'm just a brewer, and maybe 5 bottles of that is worth more than I am to Jira.
Really, dude? Oh, Christ. Game plan. Didn't even give me my prompts. They ain't gonna chase me all the way up here.
Here we go again.
You know, this is fucking crazy, but it might work.
Getting soaked from melted snow.
I'll take whoever the winner is and take them over to fight the rest. too easy.
If that machine charges, it'll flatten whatever stands.
Well, that sucks. They won't come over.
Fascinating, if they weren't looking for me.
For the save. Oh, that's my boy. Oh, wow. That was a really shitty situation. You damn right we earned those spoils. I like this Thunderjaw just came over and was like, what are you doing? I'm high, Aloy. That's funny.
And one of these.
And I thought that was a total waste of time. Well, I mean, not really. Anytime there's a dead Thunderjaw, it's a day to celebrate, but...
Huntress. Thank you. Oseram's finest, this stuff. Keeps you warm in a snowstorm, strips the grit out of a gear wheel.
Kendert, why did you set out so unprepared?
Hammer to steel of the matter is, I did it for love. When Jira said she wanted to leave the claim, I consulted with the Ilderman. I won't repeat what they said. You won't like it.
You've got me curious.
No, I've already dug myself a hole deep enough to swallow a Thunderjaw. It was my mistake not going with her. I've had time enough to see that. Maybe it's not too late.
You'll find her stocking up at Day Tower. Good luck.
Little Spark. Any sign of that man?
I found him, Jira. I think you two will have a lot to talk about.
I like a good story. And a good drink. It's why I'm good at what I do.
He's bringing you both. Kendert wants to be with you. He regrets that he took the word of the... Ilderman?
Women know their place in the claim, was their word. It's the Karja's son that bakes their brains and gives them such thoughts.
That's...
the tribe. You can't bear a grudge. It'd make you go mad. My silly man. Little Spark, how can I thank you? There'll always be a drink for you at Hunter's Gathering.
It's heavy. World's going white.
Is there not a shadow warbow? Because I was actually wanting to pick that up. We'll see, I guess. I've got to step away for just a moment. We're going to pause the stream right here, but I will continue in about 5 minutes. Thanks.
as head of the Hunter's Lodge.
And we're back.
She's the last of her pals.
I've got about an hour and a half left to stream. And then I've got to go to bed for work. So, being an adult's great. Let's knock this one out. That one's staying on hold for a while. We'll do this one, then we'll get right to the main story quests. Unless I find some more side quests. Even then, I may just grab them and hold on to them, because I really do want to get through some story today.
You there! I hope you've come to help, because...
Lubavad sent me after you.
Oh, I see. And did he happen to tell you why he packed us a crate of Ridgewood instead of decent ammunition? 3 waves of Watchers and Scrappers so far, and worse to come. Without that ammo, we're good as dead.
Lubavad didn't say anything about Ridgewood. He said you left the ammunition behind.
Then the old fool has gone cross-eyed. Every crate we loaded, I checked twice. The glyph said ammunition, but when we opened it, it was full of Ridgewood shafts and nothing but.
Lubavad sent me because he was concerned for your safety.
The only thing that frightens Lubavad is losing an investment. We do the work, he counts profits.
I have the ammunition with me. Enough for everyone.
By the sun. We might just stand a chance after all.
Alarms! Long leg approaching!
Two arms! Two arms!
There! Watch her! are victorious. Again.
Stocking up.
You fight well, Outlander. I'm surprised Lubavad was willing to pay for someone of your skill.
He didn't pay me, actually. I did this for free.
Never trust the Karja merchant.
Boss! The Songcores are gone!
What? That's impossible. Unless Doreed took them. When the first wave hit us, one of the men ran off. Doreed. I thought he was a coward. Turns out he's a thief, too.
He couldn't have gotten far.
True, but we're in no shape to go after him.
Then I'll get him for you. But this time, I get paid.
Quick learner, eh? Fine. Bring those Songcores back and you've got a deal.
Saving these for the trail. Hello, Doreed.
Who are you?
The caravan sent me.
Caravan? What caravan?
The one you sabotaged. You figured no explosive arrows meant no survivors, no witnesses to your crime.
Look, stranger, I have debts. If I don't pay, the Dicers will gouge out my eyes.
Safe. For a few minutes, anyway. Ready or not.
caravan. Did they live?
Yes. I got to them in time.
Thank you. As I turn and embrace the sun, may he burn away my sins.
What a waste. At least he died better than he lived.
You're back. And with the Suncors, I see. And Doreed?
A, stalker got him. It wasn't pretty.
And you beat a stalker. That's worth a bonus. Here, take my share. You've earned it. I'll see to the caravan from here. I think the rest of the trip will go smoother.
Not sure. Got you a present!
This is what you intend. To bring these ancient things back to life.
Their power serves us.
Machine demons from beneath the ground. It's a nightmare.
Nightmares. Yes, the worst dreams of our enemies come true. Yes, rise!
For catching him alone.
These things will destroy us all!
They will only destroy our enemies and bring us back the lands that were
My focus. Stop working.
Search the area. We may have intruders.
You've come a long way since the Citadel, Aloy.
You. What have you done?
I've disabled their focuses, which is very helpful to you. But I don't know for how long. If I were you, I'd act quickly.
Who are you? Sorry to spoil your fun. You can see them. They can't see you.
Oh, well.
All right.
I promise. I'll tell you everything.
I know you will. The Eclipse were sent to kill me because I look like another woman. Older, maybe twice my age, short hair. Who is she?
I don't know. My focus found her image once, in the ruins at Maker's End. Maybe you can find her there.
You found her image in the ruins? How?
There was a door. Beside it, a kind of ancient device that contained the woman's image. My focus recorded the location. You do look like her. Is she your mother?
I'm the one asking questions. The killers who came for me at the Proving, who are they?
The Eclipse. Some kind of holy warriors. A cult of the Shadow Carja.
Shadow Carja?
Except they're not like any Carja I've known. They don't pray to the sun. They worship some kind of devil.
I'm not interested in their superstitions.
Oh, it's not a superstition. Their devil is real. It has a name, a voice. The most terrible voice. And they do its bidding.
You say this devil the Eclipse worship has a name?
Hades. That's what they call it.
Hades. And you've heard it speak?
Steel to my soul. I heard. Just once, when it saw you. Such a voice. A cold, awful jangle. It scrapes your bones. It hollows your guts. A metal sound, but like nothing dug from the earth or smelted in a forge.
And what did it say?
System threat detected. Just 3 words. But in the voice of a devil.
What are these Eclipse cultists after, besides me?
They never said. But given the Carja Civil War, they must want to overthrow Sun King Avad and take Meridian back.
What do I have to do with that?
I don't know.
When they attacked the Proving, a man came for me. Tall, strong, dead eyes.
Helis.
And who is he?
The terror of the sun. Stacker of corpses, we Oseram called him, when he was the Mad Sun King's champion. If only he'd died with his king. But now he leads the Eclipse. I tell you, he's the most dangerous man alive.
How did the Eclipse recruit you? I know they took your family hostage, but why you?
I was a scrounger. A rummager in dark places, good at what I do. I suppose they knew I would serve them well as a scout. I had taken a delve near Maker's End. When I surfaced, they were waiting. I laughed when I saw the priest. But then he showed me Helis's encouragement. I didn't laugh after that. They gave me a focus to watch my every move. I followed orders.
You had access to Meridian. Why didn't they get to Avad through you?
Too much dirt under my nails for an audience with the one true Sun King. But whatever Ursa or Aaron told me, the Eclipse heard every word through my focus. That's why I couldn't warn you. If I'd tried, they would have killed my family.
Why are the Eclipse digging up ancient machines? And how do they get them to work?
I thought they wanted them for scrap, but they brought them back to life. Plugged some kind of device into the corpses so that Hades could whisper to them and call them from their grave.
I've fought that kind of machine before. Are there others?
Yes, the ones you fought today they called corruptors, but there are others, much bigger, bristling with ancient weapons. Those they call Deathbringers. I've only seen them buried in the ground, but after today, anything is possible.
Sounds to me like they're raising an army.
If so, the world will fall. And I helped dig the pit.
I've heard enough. It's time to finish this.
I won't beg for my life. But if there's any mercy in you, free my family. Please.
Where would I find them?
My focus recorded the location. There are always guards there. You look like you can handle yourself.
It will take many good deeds to make up for the crimes you've committed.
You're sparing me? After all I've done?
Yes. Forge a new life, Owen. One of better make.
Then the rest of my life will be lived in your debt.
Go to the place where your family is being held and wait for me. We'll make their lives the first ones you save.
I didn't earn this mercy, but I will die to make myself worthy of it. I will be waiting for you.
Now, unless the focuses were still disabled, that's the only thing I can think of there, but they just got done talking about, oh shit, that's one of my power cells, so frig. I feel I did not use that arena very much. I was like, yeah, whatever. I'll just jump down and take care of business. For the most part, I did. Those corruptors were a little. I need to use those traps more and try to lure them into that. There's a power cell in this. I looked up the power cell locations. Apparently, aside from 2, the other 3 you have the opportunity to find during quests. Well, really 4 of them. Because there's one at Mother's Heart, I think it's called. I've got the list. I'll pull it up here in a minute. I really do need to go get that. The power cell armor is a little bit of a unique scenario since it is the best armor in the game. Got 2 skills. Damn, I need all of those. I need all these skills, to be honest with you, but really those 2. Your blaze is not sitting good at all. It honestly may be worth my time to just buy some blaze. At wherever the next settlement's at. Oh my goodness. I've got nothing unlocked. Alright, let's prepare. Because this is gonna be shitty. And I need to get that power cell that's at Mother's Heart. Apparently you have to go at night if you don't get it during the quest where you're like free to walk around the mountain. Pull up the webpage. I'm gonna buy some blaze. I've got the shards to spare. What sucks is after I buy this blaze, it's gonna be just as long of a load time because I gotta port all the way back over the other side of the game world. You alright, buddy? Oh, he didn't give a shit about me. You're that weird one.
Yes, yes. I will leave you to... Yes. You look capable. You might do. Come here if you will.
These aren't goods.
Sorry, I'm trying to check the guide that I'm following along with here. I hate to say it, but the IGN guide may be the better of the ones that I've seen, because it actually gives you locations. I need to include settlements. Oh shit, that's a mother's watch. Oops. I wonder why you can't, like, I see here in the guide that apparently the gate's closed if you go during the day, but I wonder why. Mothers, nope. That's the cradle. Mother's crown. Huh. Ah, there it is. Damn it, those boys are gonna blow up that fucking message thread. So it's gonna cut off my stream the whole time. Okay, it said you had to run across the bridge before the gate would open. I know it's not night, but I was hoping that maybe they would have patched that to where it's not as stingy about it, but apparently not. Sucks.
You're done soon enough.
Guess there's no way to like break in otherwise, is there? Wow, it's like denying the shit out of me. I could totally run up that. Check that out. Bet you if I look on the map. Yeah, it's these things that are running through these like coils or whatever. That's so not night.
Hardy little plant. You'll help.
I wonder if I just keep fast traveling to it, if it'll change the weather. Let's find out. Oh, you're too close. Okay. Nope. Like, it makes me think it's nighttime, and then it's not. Alright, well, I guess I've just gotta fuck off for a little while. Damn, that's gonna be a journey. The closest I have is literally the cauldron up there. Alright, next time it's night, we'll go to Mother's Watch and we'll pick that up. Alright, so we're gonna be blowing through this area. It's a turkey. Alright, Rocky. Oh, it's only 900. That's not as bad. It looks awful on the map. Oh, this is stalker territory. Yup. Ball sack. Not hanging out for all that. Or, I don't know, maybe I am. Damn it. If I remember right, there's a somewhat of a path up here. I stared at this area long enough and think I'd know it. Come on, come on. Son of a bitch.
This must be when Hassan was supposed to check in.
Didn't I already settle that quest?
Maker's End. Not much farther now. Olin said he found an image of the woman I resemble on an ancient device. If she's my mother, why would there be traces of her all the way out here? So far from Norland. I don't get it. Who is she?
Her name is Elizabeth Sobek.
Spying through my focus again. Now go on. What do you know about her?
Stay on your present course. Before long, you'll know her as well as I do. Maybe better. But be warned. Maker's End is crawling with eclipse troops. To help you deal with them, I've left some useful equipment just outside the ruins. Your focus will show the location.
Who is he and how does he know these things? He said Elizabeth Sobek. What kind of name is that? They're giving up.
Make it hurt!
You got anything better to do? Breathe again. Well, here I am.
Miserable chump!
She went that way. They must be.
We're scrapped. Take the fight to them, you miserable chump! We gotta burn our drawers, boys. Find it.
I was not very happy with how that turned out. But seeing that experience gain makes it all worth it.
Talana Khan Padish, Sunhawk of the Hunter's Lodge. She does her house proud. A woman now leads the Hunter's Lodge because no men were left in her house to do the job.
Can't be too prepared. Right where he said it would be. Not a bad selection. I'll put those to use. Why are you doing this?
Because I want you to succeed. Good hunting. We'll talk later.
Wait!
Wait, it might just be the voice distortion there. I don't know, but is that Keith David? Oh god, I'm dropping all sorts of shit here. Hold on. My cat kind of fucked up everything, so things aren't usually where they're at. Oh shit.
Corrupted watchers. Acting as guards. The Eclipse and corrupted machines. Cooperating. One happy family.
Should be fine. Anyways.
Forged dirt delvers made off with any witch's lung, but not the ancients buried in the ground.
Calm, calm. These dig sites. Massive.
Come on over, buddy.
anyone here?
Digging the beach.
Better. No more time to recover. Snow chill. Itches. All these ruins. What did the old ones do here?
There's a lot of hostiles. Oh shit, that's a corruptor. Alright.
Bad day for one of us.
Oh shit, it's already here. Go away. I know your AI ain't good enough to go through that building. Do you remember to climb up here? Because I know the power cell that I'm needing requires me to climb up some building. Like to the very tip top. I'm gonna take a second to look.
to get it moving, and be quick about it. No daydreaming.
Has to be one of the Deathbringers Owen talked about. I'll never get into that tower. Unless I destroy that thing first.
Focus. It stopped working.
Focus.
I'll handle it. Steam's blasting out. I wonder if those are weak points. Hitting that thing really hurt it.
I feel future Deathbringers will not be quite that easy. That one was already softened up, and I had an insanely good vantage point.
Gotcha!
Who the fuck? Oh. Buddy, you're screwed.
Did it. Those things pack a punch. All right. Let's see what you have to say. What is this?
The entity lives. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
What the hell was that? Hades? Mysterious stranger, did you see that? No answer, huh? Figures. Things just keep getting stranger. I need to find a way inside the tower.
I'm gonna consult my guide here really quick. Ooh, my phone fell on the floor though. I gotta find it first.
Snow haze. White as bone. That thought got dark.
Okay, I've got to scale up the tower before I'll even run into it.
It's tight, but I can swim.
Hold for identiscan.
One of these again.
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. Please step inside.
Dr. Sobek, you are 355,510 days overdue for your meeting with Mr. Farrell. Please proceed to the 35th floor.
Wait. 350,000. That's hundreds of years ago. What's going on? Deathbringer. Or a statue of one, anyway. A machine built to kill. And they honored it?
Welcome to Faro Automated Solutions, where all the problems of tomorrow are being solved today. With over 25,000 human employees based in nations and corporate holdings across the globe, Faro leads the world in every sector of self-sustaining, fully automated technology. From revolutionary consumer products close to home, like the Faro Focus, To the dynamic chariot line of peacekeeping robots halting bloodshed in conflict zones across the globe, Pharaoh remains committed to making the future smarter, brighter, safer, and always surprising. Pharaoh Automated Solutions. For every problem of life, a smart solution.
So they made the focus. 25,000 people? That's bigger than a tribe. So they made machines and devices. I guess those things were common in their world.
Welcome to Pharaoh Automated Solutions, where all the
Oh, that just restarts it, okay.
What was this place? What were they doing here?
It was a corporation. A group of people not unlike a tribe. And they made machines.
Yeah, go on.
I've uploaded some data files to your focus. They'll help you understand.
Trillionaire, huh? Hi, welcome. You came at a pretty decent point. We're finding out a lot of the backstory about the game right now. To be honest, I'm kind of just scanning through here. It looks like the general story is that they started off making, you know, non-violent robots and then kind of pushed them into more violent ways of life, which probably led to everything happening. Thanks. We're just kind of exploring right now as I'm actually doing the story for the first time in several days. Well, yes, I'll take that blaze. Thank you.
The air. There's no smell to it. Not even old death. Nothing natural. Another cave-in. But I could get through.
I think I was supposed to fall down that. Oh, we're in the main lobby again. Okay.
Looks like I can climb here.
Something about the east end of the office. It's probably over towards there, maybe? Oh wow, she just kept on bolting. Alright, let's try it again. I see where to go. They wanted me to do this.
Made it.
The ACA-3 Scarab combines conventional and information warfare capabilities in one package, designed for high-speed, all-terrain reconnaissance. It boasts the world's highest survivability rating of any Scout-class autonomous agent. Maybe it's the Scarab's emergency biomass conversion systems that ensure it... The BOR-7 Horus. Imagine your complete engagement ecosystem comprehensively managed by a high-speed learning machine network. Whether your need is to replace battlefield losses or intensify force projection, the Horus's onboard manufacturing capabilities mean you'll never get stuck waiting for the next arms delivery. Simply redefine your force parameters, and the Horus will fabricate additional units to fill the ranks for an affordable per-unit licensing fee. Meanwhile, the biomass conversion systems of other Chariot line models allow them to keep the Horus fueled, repaired, and ready, extending its operational tolerances beyond that of any competing Titan-class platform. That's the Horus advantage. Always regulating, always ready. The future of automated warfare made real today.
The Metal Devil. So these were Faro machines too. Manufacturing capabilities. They can make more.
The FSP-5 Kopesh provides a one-size-fits-all solution to main battle force capability. Metamaterial construction delivers unmatched recoil dampening, allowing you to field any weapon package that conforms to your budget needs and conflict resolution profile. Patented biomass conversion systems allow extended emergency operations with minimal environmental impact. Multilinear target processing provides simultaneous real-time threat analysis and legal review for autonomous domestic operations. Or control can be slaved to the swarm's neural network for weapons-free force application. Either way, when it's time to call out the big guns, it's time to call Kopesh.
The Deathbringer. So this was the heavy hitter. Main battle force indeed.
I need to play this one over here because it didn't register. Because I cut it off too early.
The ACA-3 Scarab combines conventional and information warfare capabilities in one package, designed for high-speed, all-terrain reconnaissance. It boasts the world's highest survivability rating of any Scout-class autonomous agent. Maybe it's the Scarab's emergency biomass conversion systems that ensure it always makes it back to base, even if fuel supply lines have been interdicted. Or maybe it's the Scarab's ability to slave enemy robots to its own network. Now that's force multiplication. Add a prehensile manipulator arm that can handle a host of functions, from 360-degree less lethal riot management to surgical repairs of allied Chariot line models. And you've got the workhorse of any cutting-edge peacekeeping fleet.
The Corruptor. Slave enemy robots to its own network. It Sounds like it's talking about how it corrupts machines. People were angry at Faro, at the corporation. They blamed this place for something. It looks like the way up. What's left of it. Gonna be a long way up. Frozen metal most of the way. Not making this easy, Dr. Sobek. If plants can find a way to hang on up here, guess I can too. Snow. It's not getting any warmer out here. the way up. All it takes is a few good handholds.
I think that's where I need to go. I've been so cautious trying to keep an eye out for that this whole time.
Alright, made it. Wonder what we'll find.
This is it.
Another power cell. This should help me get to that ancient armor.
I mean, it's all white, but look how high up we are.
Data has been erased from this device. Do you wish to deploy Alpha privileges to recover purged data?
Oh yes, I believe I do.
A file has been recovered.
Elizabeth, good to, it's been years.
Where's your legal team, Ted?
No need. I dropped all 18 lawsuits the moment you landed. I assume your data confirms this.
Alright, this promises to be interesting.
Perhaps we could have lunch brought in. You know, get reacquainted.
I know you, Ted. You've screwed something up, something big, or you wouldn't have eaten the crow necessary to get me here. So, spit it out.
There's a glitch in the chariot line.
Your killer robots?
Peacekeepers, yes, those.
So shut them down.
Obviously, Liz, we would, if we could. They're not responding.
Are you telling me a swarm has gone rogue, Ted?
It's worse than that.
Show me the data then. And I'll take that lunch. Alone.
Ted Faro brought Elizabeth Sobek here, but they hated each other.
Another file has been recovered.
This isn't a glitch. It's a catastrophe.
Fully aware. It's bad.
Bad?
Jesus, Liz.
It's not bad, Ted. It's apocalyptic. You built a line of killer robots.
Peacekeepers.
That consume biomass as fuel.
In emergencies.
And you made them capable of self-replication.
Limited, self-manufacture, controlled.
Not anymore. The glitch severed chain of command. The only nation this swarm answers to now is itself.
You think I did?
Everything else is just food. And at the rate it's replicating, Ted, it will strip the Earth bare in 15 months. We're not talking fall of civilization. We're talking extinction.
I get it, Liz. So how do I stop it while it's contained?
It's not contained. It can't be.
You know what I mean?
Right. Before the truth gets out, you mean?
Liz, I will do anything you say. Keep working it, and whatever you recommend, I'll do.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Ted.
The Faro robots threatened all life on Earth. But somehow she defeated them. The world of the old ones fell, but life went on, or we wouldn't be here.
A final file has been recovered.
Project Zero Dawn. Jesus, Liz. There has to be another way.
If there were a nicer way to fix your mess, I would have proposed it.
But this? This? When I asked you to find a cure, I didn't expect it to be worse than the disease.
It's not, Ted. It may be grim, but it's our only chance. Now sign the proposal.
Sign it? I can't sign that.
Yes, you can.
That? Liz, I cannot in good conscience sign that.
You've got a choice, Ted.
I know.
I'm speaking to you from a VTOL en route to U.S. Robot Command. In 15 minutes, I meet with General Harris and the rest of the Joint Chiefs.
What? Are you crazy?
Now your choice is what I tell them. Sign, and I'll tell them the wealthiest corporation on Earth has guaranteed the funds necessary to build Zero Dawn. Exactly as I've designed it. Or don't sign, and I will make sure they and everyone else on this planet knows the real cause of the glitch.
Jesus, Liz. You don't have to threaten me. I'll sign.
Look on the bright side, Ted. From here on out, you get to do what you've always been good at. Footing the bill while others get their hands dirty.
God forgive me.
What made her solution so terrible? What did she do to stop the robots?
Executive access detected. Express lift opened.
This doesn't add up. Sobek couldn't have been my mother. She lived ages ago. All this searching, and I'm still no closer.
That's your reaction to everything you just learned? To whine like a spoiled child?
You should really try talking that way to me face to face.
As you wish. Do you really have no idea how monumental are the discoveries you just made, Aloy? I expected more of you.
So, you have a face. Got a name to go with it?
Of all the questions you could ask right now, that's the one you choose. I've spent decades searching the ruins of the old ones, trying to solve the mystery of what happened to them. For years, I've suspected that Thero robots destroyed their civilization, but I could never confirm it. And in minutes, you uncover more ancient knowledge than I have in a lifetime, and what you want to know is my name. Silence. That's my name. Now, why don't you try asking another question? Something less trivial.
All right, Silence. You've made your point. I came to these ruins hoping to learn more about this Elizabeth Sobek. And I have, but I still don't understand my connection to her. Or why the Eclipse is trying to kill me. Or who Hades is. No answers, just one question after another.
Exactly. Which is why it's time to expand your frame of inquiry. Only then will you see just how big your problems really are.
What exactly are you talking about?
You've chased a personal riddle into a crowd of larger mysteries. The common thread is your connection to Elizabeth Sobek.
But what is that connection? She couldn't have been my mother if she lived centuries ago.
We don't know the connection yet. The only way to find out is to keep going, to keep making discoveries. Thanks to you, we've only just now learned that Thero robots once threatened to end life on Earth.
But it didn't happen. The Old One's civilization was destroyed, but life was saved.
Obviously. So, what did Elizabeth do? How did she stop the robots before all was lost?
What was Project Zero Dawn?
Exactly the question. Now, are you ready to go get the answer?
Of course I am.
Then why are you still standing here?
Not so fast, Silence. You've got some explaining to do.
I've told you quite enough. If you still got questions, be quick about it and stop wasting my time.
You said you've known for some time that Faro war machines destroyed the civilization of the Old Ones.
The evidence pointed that way. But until now, I never knew the full scope of their danger. That they could process organic matter into fuel, or that the Horus class could manufacture more robots. like a cauldron on legs.
But the robots we've seen so far, the Corruptors and Deathbringers, they don't do those things.
Not yet, anyway. So far, we haven't encountered any that are undamaged. At full power, who knows what they're capable of? Now, if that's enough talking, be on your way.
Oh no. I'm just getting started. You've been getting a free ride on my focus, risking nothing while I risk everything. All I have to do is take this thing off my head, and you'll be blind, deaf, and dumb. So quit complaining and answer my questions.
Very well. Proceed.
Who are you, Silence? And what are your intentions?
You really need to make this personal? I'm a lone wanderer who left his tribe behind a long time ago. An explorer of forbidden places, a searcher of lost knowledge. Exactly as I said.
Why do you know so much about the Eclipse?
I happen to know a lot about a lot of things. If what you're really asking is whether I work for the Eclipse or anyone else, I don't. I am nothing if not independent.
So far as I can tell, the Eclipse are just following orders. It's Hades who wants me dead. Who is he?
I don't know. The Eclipse describe him as a buried shadow, some kind of devil.
That thing that spoke to me outside, that made that focus explode. That was Hades. It didn't seem like a person or a machine. More like a phantom. With a terrible voice.
All that's certain is that he wants you dead.
Because of my connection to Elizabeth. Has to be.
Hades is using the Eclipse to resurrect feral robots.
But if Elizabeth found a way to stop them centuries ago, if she made special weapons, maybe Hades is worried I'll do the same thing.
In some of the ancient data I've recovered, there are hints of so-called super weapons being developed. Maybe to stop the robots, the civilization of the old ones had to destroy itself.
You've been using my focus to spy on me. How's that possible?
Every focus emits a signal, a voice, that only other focuses can hear. I know how to string those voices together, how to make them talk to each other, to communicate, even over vast distances.
How do you learn to do that?
Years of study and experimentation. In principle, it's not so different from how you override machines. I override focuses.
And you can spy through other Eclipse's focuses too.
Usually. All I'll say is that overriding the connections is complicated.
Is there any chance that Elizabeth Sobek could still be alive somehow?
It's highly unlikely, but not impossible. Some of the ancient data I've recovered includes mentions of life extension techniques. Pharmaceuticals, mostly, an ancient word for medicine. But some were still trying to perfect ways of freezing and unfreezing people.
Freezing and unfreezing people?
Cryogenics, they called it. But there were problems with it. Given Elizabeth's technological acumen, I can't definitively rule out that she found a way to make herself immortal. But this is speculation. Wasting time.
Elizabeth told Ted Faro she was headed for a place called U.S. Robot Command to tell people about Zero Dawn.
The place still exists as a ruin. The Asuram call it the Grave Horde.
Grave Horde? Cheery name.
You'll find it in the Eastern Mountains, buried under the tangled coils of a metal devil, or a BOR-7 Horus, rather, as we're learning to call them. I'll contact you when you get there.
I can't wait. Someday we'll meet in person, and your manners had better be improved. Well, going down will be a lot faster than getting up there, at least. U.S. Robot Command next. To learn the secrets of Zero Dawn.
So I'll tell y'all now, for anyone who's still watching right now, we will not be doing that quest today. I so have to go to bed. But I really wanted to squeeze all the information I could out of that guy. Very interesting developments. Can I actually just travel? Yeah, I can just travel right on out of here. Shit in the hellfire. They take you from one to the next, don't they?
I wish you a bountiful hunt.
Look at that hat. That's the hat I want.
I wish you a bountiful.
Anyways, when we start back up, we'll grab that figure, we'll grab the flower, and then we're gonna go to the Grave Hoard, which actually has our next power cell in it too, according to my handy guide here. So we'll be doing that next time. But until then, I will see you guys tomorrow.